Hello everyone, welcome back to YK Reviews. Welcome back to another weekly entertainment news video. Tons to go over, discussing trailers, posters, sequels for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, couple of updates when it comes to the writer's strike. So lots to dive into, so let's just get straight into it here. Now, before we dive into the weekly entertainment news video, just want to give a shout out that I've just posted my Barbenheimer and my Secret Invasion videos. So if you haven't seen those, go check out those videos, and also keep an eye out on the channel. There's going to be reviews for all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, from the original classic ones all the way up until the Michael Bay ones, up until the most recent one, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. I'm super pumped to go see that one. So keep an eye out on the channel, subscribe if you are new, so that way you don't miss out on those movie reviews, and also that you don't miss out on these weekly entertainment news videos. We do these every single week: movie news, TV news, sometimes Lego and video game news. So subscribe if you are new to the channel, if you like that type of content. And as usual, timestamps will be in the description down below. Anything you want to skip around to, anything you're more interested in, timestamps will always be in the description down below. But let's kick things off right away with trailers. So the first trailer I want to discuss is a trailer that got released while I was recording this video, getting the video ready to upload last week, the last week's weekly entertainment news video, and that's the Marvels trailer. Now, I'll be completely honest, the trailer itself got me more, I wouldn't say excited, but more curious to go check out the movie, while my hype level hasn't been that high. I mentioned it in my Secret Invasions trailer that at this point everything seems like homework. So in order for you to go watch the Marvels movie, you have to at least have watched WandaVision, Miss Marvel, the original Captain Marvel movie, and Secret Invasions. So you need to at least watch 4 projects before you go watch the new Captain Marvel, the Marvels movie, so that you kind of get a grasp of what's to come. But with the trailer itself, I'm liking the chemistry between the 3 duos. It looks like Kamala Khan is going to be the standout character in the movie. So while I'm not super pumped, ready to go line up, watch the movie itself, it does pique my interest slightly more than it did in the teaser trailer. If you have seen the trailer, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, what you thought about the trailer. Are you excited for the movie? Have you seen the previous projects so that you're ready for this movie? Let me know in the comment section down below. And the next trailer that I want to talk about here is one I'm actually super pumped for, and this is for the upcoming Legends of the White Dragon movie. This is going to be starring the late great Jason David Frank, former Power Ranger, who recently passed away back in, I believe it was November of last year. So this is going to be his final project. So with the trailer in itself, I am loving the look of this trailer. It looks absolutely fantastic. Loving the vibe, loving the tone. It's one I've been waiting for a long time, ever since they first announced it. And so they also confirmed here that The Legend of the White Dragon was originally going to be slated to come out in theaters later on this year, around Jason David Frank's 50th birthday on September 4th. But Aaron informed his fans on Saturday that the film will now be releasing during the first quarter of 2024, most likely in March, after the tragic and horrible passing of Jason David Frank. Everyone rallied around this movie, said the director, who revealed that they are in the process of doing $1 million worth of reshoots. We were done with the principal photography with Jason. Now we are doing reshoots to add a lot of things that he wanted to add in. We only got one chance to make Jason's last movie, and that's what's going to last for forever. So I hope you all understand, it's only because we want to make this the best possible. So yeah, it was going to be coming out in September of this year, so literally less than 2 months from now, but it looks like it's going to be slightly delayed. And honestly, I'm not too fussed that they're going to be delaying it. I really do want this movie to be perfect. I really do want this movie to be epic in grand scale, and again, because it is Jason David Frank's final project, I'm really pumped about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you've seen the trailer, what your thoughts about it. Are you excited? Are you hyped? Let me know in the comment section down below. And now for the next trailer that they released earlier this week was the Invincible Season 2 trailer. It's on Amazon Prime. I love the tone of this trailer. I really like this show. It's one of my favorite shows that they've done recently, and the tone, the vibe, and even Omni-Man, just that one line he delivered in that whole trailer. If you haven't seen the show, honestly, I highly recommend season 1. Definitely go check it out if you haven't, because it's so good, the writing for it here, and they have renewed it for season 3, I believe it was. So we've got season 2 coming out, and even also they confirmed here before the season 2 does come out, they have released an origin story episode for Atom Eve. I'm yet to watch it. I am going to be watching it probably this weekend just to get my hype level more pumped. But when it comes to the actual show in itself, this is going to be releasing on November 3rd on Prime, and this, trust me, is a really good show. So I'm really pumped for this. I can't wait to watch it later on this year. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have seen the trailer, what your thoughts are about it. Are you excited? What your thoughts are about season 1 too? Let me know in the comment section down below. And then for the final trailer we have to talk about here is The Exorcist, the latest Exorcist movie coming out. It's a direct sequel to the original one. The trailer in itself, I'll be completely honest, I was not a huge fan of the trailer. I really want this movie to be good, but I don't know, the trailer itself just didn't get me more hyped, didn't get me really excited for the movie. It honestly looks like some kind of generic exorcism type of movie, so it's not really got me, like, similar with like the Marvels trailer, it hasn't got me rushing out to go buy a ticket. It's there, I'll probably check it out, I'll probably watch it, but I don't know, the trailer in itself just didn't blow me away. There was some good moments, some good elements, especially like that last sequence that they did at the end of the trailer, but other than that, I don't know, it's just not got me really pumped to go see this movie, even though I do want this movie to be good. But hopefully they do reel me in with another trailer or another teaser later on this year. But I'll still be checking it out because I am a fan of the first movie, so I'll probably will be checking this out. But if you have seen the trailer, again, let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are about that trailer. Do you like it? Did it get you pumped? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, as we continue on the horror train here, we've finally got a first look at the poster for sawx. Now, I am loving this poster here. You see the tubes crossing to like the X symbol, this creepy vibe to it. It looks like this is going to be one of the traps. Now, based on like the poster, theories going around between me and my wife is that it could either be acid going into the eyes, or for me most likely going to be some type of like animal, like maybe rats or something going through the tube to the eye. But I just love this look of this poster. I love like that tone. Basically the marketing for this movie is starting to get me really pumped. We should be expecting a trailer. I know that they are going to be showing a trailer at one of the film festivals, I believe either this week or next week, but most likely will be released to the public. So hopefully within the next 2 weeks we'll be seeing the sawx trailer. But they also released the first look at my boy Billy the Puppet making his return. So if you want to know, we discussed this last week in the Weekly Entertainment News video of sort of like the premise of sawx. So it's going to be taking place in between Saw 1 and Saw 2. Long story short, in terms of the plot, it's about John Kramer who goes to Mexico because he thinks that there's going to be the surgery to help him cure his cancer, only to realize that he's been scammed. So he basically takes revenge on the people that scammed him. And again, from that X poster with the tubes, looks like it's going to be some brutal traps in there. I'm really excited for this, I'll be honest. When it comes to like the movie getting announced a while ago, wasn't super pumped, especially after like the Spiral Saw movie with Chris Rock. While it was okay, it just didn't blow me away. But this, I feel like it's going to get back to like its roots, back to like the great Saw times. So I'm really pumped about this. Again, loving the look of Billy the Puppet. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What your thoughts are about the poster and your excitement level for the movie itself. Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, as we continue on the horror train, last horror story we've got here is we've got the rating for the FNAF movie, the Five Nights at Freddy movie. So it has been confirmed that it is going to be a PG-13 movie for strong violent content, bloody images and languages. Now, I know a lot of people were expecting it to be rated R. I was honestly hoping it was going to be rated R because I love me some blood, some gore, guts flying. I was really hoping for it to be rated R, but I kind of understand why they're going for a PG-13. I haven't played the video games. Again, I've bought it, I'm yet to play it. But with FNAF, it has got like a younger audience while it has got an older audience. And plus with the success of Megan as well in the theatres, that being PG-13, even though it was originally going to be rated R, the studio saw like the marketing, saw the hype for that, so it became a PG-13 movie. So I'm guessing this one is going to go for that same vibe, going for PG-13 to get that younger audience in the theatres so that they can get the tickets. And I've seen a lot of chatter online about how with Megan, how they released a rated R version later on, and with FNAF coming out on streaming and movie theaters the same day, which I honestly do think is a mistake. I still think this is going to be continuingly rated PG-13, just because like with Megan, it was originally going to be rated R, so they changed it because of like the success of the marketing and Megan dancing and how that took social media by storm. This one was never rated R. It's been PG-13 and it's going to stay that way, unfortunately. So for those of you that were expecting a rated R FNAF movie, not going to happen. However, it still should be a great movie. It still should have some great kills. Hopefully it doesn't like take away too much like Megan did with their PG-13 kills. But I'm, again, super pumped for this, hoping that it is going to be a great movie. Again, with like Saw moving to September and this staying in the October section, I'm really, really excited to see both those movies, and hope with the PG-13 rating, hoping that it does have some great kills in there. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What your thoughts are about it becoming a PG-13 rated movie, what your thoughts are about the movie overall. Let me know in the comment section down below. And so for the next news story here, I want to run down a couple of movies that are going to be coming out at the Toronto International Film Festival. So there's a couple of movies that did catch my eye. Want to present it to you guys in case it catches your eye. So you can also let me know in the comment section down below which one you're going to be more curious about. So just a quick rundown of everything here. So for the first movie that is going to be coming out in the Toronto International Film Festival, TIFF for short, let's say. I'm just going to give you guys a heads up. I'm butchering a lot of names for these upcoming projects, so I apologize in advance. But you've got Ellen Kurzweil starring Kate Winslet, Alexander Skarsgård, Josh O'Connor, Marion Kilton and Andy Samberg will be premiering at TIFF. It centers on Lee Miller, who traded a glamorous career as a model for a dangerous career as a World War II photographer. Now, a lot of these projects is based on like the casting and like the synopsis, which is what's got me curious here. So that one is for the movie Lee. The next one we've got here is Kitty Green's thriller The Royal Hotel, starring Julia Gardner and Jessica Henwick, will be premiering at TIFF. Inspired by true events, it follows two friends who decided to get a job at a sketchy pub after they run out of money while backpacking. So it's sort of got like a thriller vibe to it. Seems very decent. Seems like it could be a potentially good movie. Next one we've got here is the first look at Christos Nikos' Fingernails, starring Jessica Buckley, Riz Ahmed and Jeremy Allen White. The film is about a desire for certainty, reliance on technology, and the price we pay for losing the connection to our most primal instinct. And honestly, this one is just based on Riz Ahmed. I'm a huge fan of his work. Really love some of his project that he's done. So that one's definitely caught my eye. And the next one we've got here is called His Three Daughters, starring Elizabeth Olsen, Carrie Coon, Natasha Lyonne, as they star as sisters who reunite after their father's health declines as Elle Jacobs' His Three Daughters. Again, the casting, Elizabeth Olsen and Natasha Lyonne, huge fan of their work. Obviously, Scarlet Witch, WandaVision, and then Natasha from Orange is the New Black. So really curious about that one. And then next up here is we've got first look at Glenn Powell in Richard Linklater's Hitman. The film is described as a crime comedy thriller about a role-play romance and the precarious pursuit of self-knowledge. Honestly, this one, just because of Glenn Powell, really great actor, so I really am curious about this. And also crime comedy thriller, that sort of like has hooked me in there. So this is for Hitman. And then next up we've got here is the first look at Chris Pine's directorial debut, Pool Man, premiering at TIFF. It centers on a pool cleaner, Pine, who becomes an amateur sleuth after he discovers an elaborate plot to rob LA of its water. Chris Pine's directorial debut seems pretty interesting, definitely caught my eye. So one I'm actually pretty curious about here. And then the final one I want to talk about here is called Wicked Little Letters. So this is Thea Sharmock's Wicked Little Letters, starring Olivia Colman and Jessie Buckley. It follows neighbours who get on each other's nerves in a small English town where residents start receiving anonymous letters ignoring a scandal in their community. It kind of sounds like The Banshee of Inisherin, starring Barry Keoghan. So it's got a similar type of vibe, so that's why I'm curious about it. And also with Olivia Colman in there, really curious about that. So these movies are going to be premiering at the Toronto International Film Festival later on this year. So let me know, out of all those movies, which one catches your eye, which one seems interesting for you. Let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, so for the next news story here is we've got a little bit of an update when it comes to John Wick. So the prequel to John Wick, called The Continental, will be premiering in September 22 on Peacock. Now, I have not seen John Wick 4, and I know I need to watch it. I've been planning on watching it, but I'm just working on a different project right now, which is taking up a little bit more time than normal. But I am planning on watching all the John Wick movies to just refresh my memory for John Wick 4 before the September release date. But we've got here the John Wick prequel series going to be starring in September 22. A lot of people praising John Wick 4 and one of the better action movies of this year. So definitely going to be watching that before this show comes out. So essentially it's called The Continental from the World of John Wick. We'll be releasing over 3 weeks on Peacock from late September. So episode 1 is going to be September 22nd. Episode 2 is September 29th. And the finale, episode 3, is going to be October 6th. So for those of you that have seen the whole franchise, seen John Wick 4, what are your thoughts about this prequel coming out? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? And will you be checking it out? Let me know in the comment section down below for John Wick prequel, sorry. Let me know in the comment section down below. And the next news story here was crazy to me because last week we talked about the Star Wars Lando project and how we not got any update, didn't think it was going to be coming, didn't think it was going to be announced or even moving into the next phase. But we've actually got an update now with the actual Lando series. Looks like they're watching the weekly entertainment news video, so thanks guys. But this is coming from like above the line here. So there is an exclusive where we've got Donald Glover and Stephen Glover. They are set to write Lucas's filmed Lando series as Justin Simeni has exited the role. So the two Glover brothers will be now writing the project, while the director of The Haunted Mansion, Justin Simon, who actually done an interview last week where he hasn't got any update, looks like he's left the project. So Above the Line has exclusively learned that Donald and his brother Stephen Glover are now writing the Lando series that Lucasfilm has been developing for Disney+. The Glover's brother replaces the Haunted Mansion director Justin Simon on the project, which was first announced by Lucas' boss Kathleen Kennedy back in December of 2020 as part of the Disney Investor Day. At the time, there were no words regarding whether Donald Glover or Billy D. Williams would be returning as Lando, though current plans obviously call for Donald's return, as it is unlikely that he'd write the script for another actor to play the smooth-talking smuggler. And as we continue here, Above the Line has since learned that Simon has actually been off the Lando series since last summer, when he bowed out to continue focusing on his directing duties for The Haunted Mansion. With Lucasfilm eager to move forward with the project, executives have reached out to Donald Glover, who often writes with his brother Stephen. The siblings agree to board the project together, and with their take is said to have Lucas brass excited. Now obviously we're not going to get much updates because of the whole strike going on here, but it looks like we finally might actually be seeing this series in development in the near future. So it looks like it is happening. So last week we had no word, this week we're now getting updates. So this is why you should be subscribing to the channel, because we're always keeping everybody in the loop for these updates here. So yeah, Lando still happening. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And speaking of announcements here, the next news story we've got is actually a confirmation of the next animated movies coming out for DC. So we've got confirmation here that 2 new movies are going to be coming out in 2024. So you've got Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earth and The Watchmen, both coming out in 2024. Now when it comes to the Crisis on Infinite Earth, I believe this is a continuation for the Tomorrowverse animated movie. So this is sort of like a way to transition everybody into James Gunn's DCU future, because James Gunn did confirm that everything is going to be interconnected. Video games, movies, TV series, animated stuff, all are going to be connected. So it looks like that Crisis on Infinite Earth is going to be a way to like move everything into James Gunn's world. And we've got The Watchmen, which I'll be completely honest, I'm not too familiar with The Watchmen from DC, but we're getting those two. So it looks like we've got those 2 DC projects to look forward to, since we're not going to see any movies in 2024 in terms of DC side of things. So it looks like we've got 2 animations that we'll be able to check out for DC side of things here. Let me know your thoughts about those announcements. Are you excited for the Crisis on Infinite Earth animated movie? Are you excited for the Watchmen animated movie? Let me know in the comment section down below. And so for the next news story we've got is the update when it comes to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise. So this is coming from The Variety, confirming here that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem will be developing a sequel and a Paramount Plus series, all in the works here. So Paramount Pictures and Nickelodeon Movies are developing a sequel to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem and are planning on a 2-season series that will serve as a bridge between the films. So basically they've planned a sequel for the Mutant Mayhem movie and a series. So the series is going to take place between Mutant Mayhem and the sequel, so Mutant Mayhem 2 or whatever they're going to call it in the future. This 2-season is going to be taking place in between that, which honestly I'm just super happy about. I'm a huge Turtles fan here, and I'm planning on getting the next 2 turtles for the upcoming reviews that I'll be doing on the channel here, so definitely subscribe so that you don't miss out on those reviews. But like I said, I love the turtles, love that it's going to be expanding on the project, on the animations, on the franchise in itself. So it looks like we're getting another movie, which again, I'm really, really happy about, hearing such great things about Mutant Mayhem. Most likely going to be seeing that movie on Tuesday, so there will be a review coming out maybe Wednesday, Thursday. But yeah, like just really, really happy about this. And in terms of the synopsis for this show itself here, so it's saying here, the turtles will be challenged like never before as Leo, Ralph, Donnie and Mikey each go it alone for the first time, faced with new threats and teaming up with old allies. The turtles will discover who they really are when they don't have their brothers at their side. Because I haven't seen the Mutant Mayhem movie just yet, I could have no idea what they could be going for, what happened at the end of the movie for them to set up this movie where they're all separated. So really, really curious about that. But I'm glad that they're not really spoiling too much when it comes to Mutant Mayhem. But it does sound like a great premise for a great show. So like, I'm really, really happy and really pumped for this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below about them having a sequel to Mutant Mayhem. If you have seen the movie, what are your thoughts about the movie? And your thoughts are about this series coming out too. So loads of TMNT projects coming out. We're going to be eating real good as TMNT fans. So let me know all of that in the comment section down below. Okay, so for the final section of this weekly's entertainment news video, we'll be getting a little bit of update when it comes to the SAG-AFTRA strike and what's going on here. So first things first, we've got a couple of details when it comes to movies being delayed here. So we've got here confirming Zendaya's movie The Challengers has been delayed till April 26th of 2024. So Tom Holland's going to be really relieved to hear that the movie's going to be delayed. But yeah, this movie is now being delayed till April of next year due to the writer's strike. And Disney also confirmed that 2 projects most likely are going to be delayed. Is going to be Next Goal Wins and Wish from Disney are going to most likely be delayed till 2024. And Poor Things has now been delayed to December 8th of this year. So that one has also been pushed back further because of the whole writer's strike going on here, because Disney's unwilling to pay its writers and its actors fairly. These projects are most likely going to be delayed. So confirmation that Poor Things Challengers have been delayed, and most likely that Wish and Next Goal Wins is going to also be delayed here. And there's also been confirmation that the Emmys have also been delayed. So coming from Variety here, confirming that Emmys vendors have officially been informed that the telecast is moving out of September. Vendors from the 75th Primetime Emmys have been told that the ceremony will not air on September 18th, the first time that there has been official word that the date has been pushed, Variety has learned exclusively. So yeah, it looks like now that Emmys are also being delayed due to the writer's strike. Not really much in terms of like updates or compromise or anything like that. So it's now causing the Emmys to be delayed. But what I find really ironic too is that you're getting job postings for AI roles starting at like 180k per year or like 200k per year or however much it was. So you've got Netflix and Disney both sending out job postings for AI positions here. So really they are pushing heavy on the AI, which is just so stupid at this point. And also, we've got confirmation too that it looks like SAG was trying to get some negotiation done here. So they tweeted out here that we want to get back to doing what we love. We are ready to get back to bargaining and have asked the AMPTP to return to the table. They have declined. So basically the studio are refusing to even try to negotiate, try to bargain. They want to just try to wait as long as they can so that the actors and the writers basically run out of money and are able to lose their homes. For these scumbags aren't trying to even negotiate, still trying to push for AI, still sending out these dumb job postings for AI roles. This is the funny thing is that these strikes are going to be causing these studio heads to lose lots of money, but they don't want to like budge or anything like that. So yeah, I'm not seeing this resolved anytime soon. People are saying that hopefully by September. It's not going to be resolved by September, I don't think. So it is possible that a lot of projects are going to be delayed. Really hoping that's not the case with Dune, as we mentioned last week, but most likely it is going to be pushed back. Marvels, we're still not sure. They might have that pushed further back. Deadpool definitely is going to be delayed along with like other projects. I'm going to try not going on a rant here. I'm going to keep this real short and simple. The CEOs, Bob Iger, David Zaslav, Netflix, and all the other studio heads, just dumbasses for not wanting to pay their writers while they're living in a nice little cushiony golden toilet seat most likely. But yeah, this is the most latest update when it comes to the writer's strike. So let me know your thoughts about these projects being delayed further here. Let me know your thoughts about this whole AI job posting too. Let me know all of that in the comment section down below. But that about wraps it up for this week's weekly entertainment news video. Again, tons to go over, tons of discussion here. So please let me know your thoughts on everything in the comment section down below. And again, TMNT movie reviews will be coming out on the channel very soon in the next couple of days as we lead up to Mutant Mayhem. So if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on these reviews. You don't miss out on the weekly entertainment news video we do every single week. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. This is YK Reviews. Peace.